Hey, what's up, guys? Just thought I'd give you my thoughts here on the new Combat Pack 2 characters. I know people are going to ask me about it, so that's pretty much the only reason I'm making the video. Believe it or not, I still have not yet bought Combat Pack, the original Combat Pack. I've just not bought it, had no real interest. But yeah, I'm not going to be slamming Combat Pack 2 or the Combat Pack idea in general because it's just kind of a waste of time for right now. I just figured I'd give you guys my quick thoughts on the characters they announced for today. The video will either go up today, December 3rd, or tomorrow, December 4th. I just got off work at 10, so. And they announced it while I was at work. I actually checked it on break, so I guess I'll give you my opinions at least and my thoughts on Combat Pack 2. So yeah, let me go ahead and tell you about the characters. For those of you who don't know, of course the characters are on the screen, but if you don't know who the characters are, I'll go ahead and kind of explain it. First up, you have Bo Raicho, which first made his debut in Deadly Alliance. Of course, he was in the story mode for MKX, so it wasn't really a surprise that they put him in here. At least he's not. I don't think he'll be like a comic relief character again, or if he will, it'll be in a more serious tone, kind of like Johnny Cage, but I don't know. But as far as him being a character, like a lot of people are upset because, oh, we don't have Rain or Fujin or somebody else, but we got Bo Raicho, and I guess some people are upset. I don't really mind him. I mean, he never really was a preferred character I had, but I mean, at least he was something. I mean, at least he is memorable. Maybe not in a good way, but I'm sure they'll make him fine in this game. So yeah, first one, Bo Raicho. Second one is Leatherface, which was in my opinion, the biggest surprise. There's another one here that's kind of a surprise, but I'll save that for the end. But of course, you got Leatherface, which I don't know. I've never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. I know of them. I know what they're about and everything. I've just never sat down and seen them. I don't know who the rights holders are for Leatherface. I knew that like Predator and Alien or Xenomorph, depending on what you call it, is Fox. So I don't know. Is Fox for Leatherface? I'd have to honestly look it up. I don't know. I know someone's then gonna tell me in the comments, "Ooh, it's this." Great. I could just look it up on Wikipedia or somewhere later and find out for myself. You don't need to tell me. But Leatherface, I was really surprised. I didn't expect him. Again, I'll have to look up who the rights holders are for him, but yeah, he surprised me. Then, of course, you have the Xenomorph from Alien or Aliens or whatever movie you've seen of them. Yeah, I pretty much expected that character. If they had Predator, they're both Fox characters, and everyone's like, oh, because we got Predator, we're going to get Alien, so I wasn't really that surprised. But it's nice to see, and finally have Aliens versus Predator matches, which would be kind of cool. I think I'd probably prefer to play as the Alien, personally, than the Predator. Not to say that the Predator's bad, but I just think the Alien's cooler. But then, of course, the last character, which people were saying, oh, Sector and Cyrax were confirmed. But from what I'm reading here and from what I saw in the video, it's apparently, I don't know if it's counted as a new character. I don't know how accurate this information is. I don't think it ever said. But it's called Triborg. And again, I don't know if that's the official name. It might be, I don't know. But it's, of course, Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke. So, of course, all in cyborg form. So, that's what you have, which I think could be very interesting. Um, I wouldn't say I'd prefer that, but it's kind of nice to see, see what they could do with the character. I have a feeling that character will probably be pretty OP if he comes out. I just see him being a widely used character, and I could see the character being OP because there's just so much you could do with that character. But I think it's cool. I think it's an interesting idea. I'm glad they implemented it in that way. Um, I know some fans are probably not too happy about it, but I didn't think it was so bad. I was actually surprised by this reveal. I think this combat pack is better than the first one. Um, I don't know if I'd still buy this one, but you know, I at least thought the characters were better than in the old one. I mean, the old one was okay, but it was just like, at least this one, I don't know. I just think this one's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit more interesting, and it's still not what fans want necessarily. I mean, kind of with the Sector Cyrex thing, but not really. And of course, Alien was kind of obvious. But Bo Raicho and Leatherface are just out of left field. I don't think anyone expected them. I mean, some people expected some of those characters to come in, which means that hopefully we'll get like, Serena and maybe some other characters. But uh, I was just really surprised at Leatherface. Like, I didn't hear anyone talk about Leatherface. It's just like Leatherface is out of left field to me. But I'm willing to give these characters a chance, especially when they come out during the special towers, the premiere towers. I'll be giving them a chance, giving them a play, and see how they feel. So I think that's really all I've got to say. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I know it's been a long time since I made any videos. My strike ends in December at the end, like the 28th. So I'll be probably putting out more videos once the strike ends, because I'll at least be able to have unlimited time, and I'll actually probably have some stuff to say. It's another thing. There's just been no Ninja Turtle news, no Mortal Kombat news. I mean, this is the first piece of news since the last character was revealed, which was it Tremor or Predator? They like came out I think around the same time, so I don't remember which one was the last one, and that was like back in July or August. So it's nice to see that they're going to keep updates with the game. I'm not really big on the business model, the way they're doing this with the combat packs, but at least this combat pack was actually interesting, so I thought it was okay. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.